own game.
Right. The second argument towards Angamuthu not registering double-figure points is the fact that nowadays you don't have to play all 5 sets. They've been playing 3-0, 3-0, 3-0.
Great point.
And therefore you don't get those many. Yes, it's also spread out, but it's also the fact that he's just played lesser sets. Pocket rocket though has been blocked.
It's a fantastic volleyball in spurts, but I think a cred super block here shows Atos is in the mood for a big block. Oh, the best team in the league by any means.
And they're in the same situation because they lost to the Thunderbolts, they lost to the Defenders last year, and then they beat Mumbai. So they were 1 win and 2 losses. So that's exactly the same situation.
I saw the antenna movement.
Great pick up there by Pankaj. Here's a look at it again. So he has that swing off the hands. Catches the line. I think we can't tell as the blocker's in the way, but
I believe Abhinav stays. He seems to have that fight in him. Oh, pipe! Straight to Erin. Very good dig. Aman with that hit. Still in play. Hyderabad fight on. So will Kochi. Or Stefan Kovacevic. Alert as ever. Fantastic rally this. George Anthony still in play. The longest rally we've had. Pipe. The block! George!
yeah, and all that work Hyderabad have done just to swing down into the bottom of a block. That's not the time to have a big swing. And one of the players I was going to mention when you asked Chennai that wasn't quite the Chennai we're seeing now. They got that 3-0 win there. However, if they were to play Chennai today, tomorrow, in this next week, would that be a different battle?
Atos, you beauty. 3-point lead.
They've only scored 7 points out of the last 2 sets, haven't they? That's, what, 19 points for Kochi in that time. Crazy.
Yep.
Good serve that straight to the libero. Not a bad set for Setu, but the blocks are there! That double block! Abhinav at the heart of it!
A cred super block. Abhinav with the movement. And then he gets hip to hip, closing it up. He's taken away that angle exactly.
Interested to see if the block starts trying to take position 5 off of him and getting in front of him a little bit more in that situation. That would open up position 1, but again, Kochi are looking incredibly improved under that man's guidance. They need the performance, but they're desperate for the result.
It's a cred super block and a big moment to get one as well. Atos right at the center in particular. A lot of that kind of thing. I mean, that seemed like a simple play. It's a good serve. They get a free ball, and instead, it's a point for the other team.
Yeah, and the interesting thing now is what happens. Hyderabad are going to storm away, or are Kochi going to break back? Can they sort of recover from
the net? However, they get a simple ball back and cannot convert it into a point. For me on Kochi's side, I think he's been really consistent and aggressive at the net. Very professional as well.
Kochi, a lovely city from Very happy that at least one of their 2 teams has done well, Calicut. They will play their last league game tomorrow against Chennai. And you will see Ahmedabad in the lobby. Shukur once again activating that man in zone 4, but the blockers were there. And I think that's the first block point for Kochi in this match.
Diligently. Meanwhile, a cred super block on the outside. Well, if you're choosing just on serving, I think there's only one player who's had a super serve so far, and it's your boy Ukra.
Oh, on that occasion, that block was there. Low chance for Chirag Yadav to go to figure how to convert those moments.
It's really interesting here. It's cred super block. There's 3 up in there. But if I was another team, like the Defenders or the Torballs underneath them, and Atos made that read, but interesting game now. Heptonstall's being stopped on the right-hand side, and maybe Kochi just sense that the door is open again. They're passing in this set, their aggression declining, but that's a one-on-one that they've allowed happen.
Not a bad serve at all. Here comes Jerome. No spike. He'll go again. Pipe attack from Chirag. No, didn't work. A bit of a joust. Jerome puts it across. Kochi not in position. Terrible set that. Oh, he's been blocked. He's been blocked right at the end of the 5th set.
And they've just nudged themselves ahead throughout the rally. 3 up in the block, Cred super block. And have a look at that, server and blocker combined. But I think they were 9-5 down. And if you put that in a momentum swing, they're certainly there or thereabouts. That's a big block from Kroll. I think it was Jan Kroll. We saw him try and just move his hand. Sorry, it's paint catch.
He's having a nightmare at the relay tonight. Nothing's worked for Pankaj.